What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV, back with another transfer talk video. Now today, Arsenal midfielder Lucas Torreira's agent has been talking in an interview he did over there in Italy about Lucas Torreira and his potential future. Now, his agent has come out and said, I will have to talk to Arsenal. The player would love to return to Italy, but it must be acknowledged that Arsenal treated him very well and he's behaved great. Now, this comes after last summer. There were rumours linking Lucas Torreira with a move to AC Milan. He was being linked there because his former Sampdoria manager was the AC Milan manager and was speaking very openly about the fact he would like Torreira to return to Italy. Now, this is the second time or even the third time that these rumours have sparked. Torreira himself said last summer, I don't know if there are many things that I enjoy. I think it was better in Italy. England is a totally different world, a very large country. The language barrier has stopped me being able to relate to my teammates and with the people. It's very difficult when you can't have dialogue. Torreira to me strikes me as being homesick. I know he's not Italian born, but he obviously sees that as home along with Uruguay. Now, this is, a number of times now that, his agent and himself have spoken about Italy. Now, Torreira's 24 years of age. He's been a decent signing since we signed him from Sampdoria. Particularly the first 6 months of the first season, he was brilliant for Arsenal. He faded a little bit that season. This season, he struggled slightly when Emery was playing him out of position in this sort of attacking midfield role. He's done okay under Arteta, but of course suffered this ankle injury, what has held him back, although he is back in training now. Torreira, to me, look, is a good player, but he can be sold. He's replaceable. I do think he's one of our better midfielders, but he's not a superstar. He was being linked and likened, if you like, to a Uruguayan N'Golo Kante when we first signed him. To me, Torreira is not on N'Golo Kante's level. I think Kante is a full step above Torreira. I think Torreira is a good player, and I would like Arsenal to keep him. But let's be honest, I think we need a real physical presence in there. Someone like Thomas Partey, Wilfred Ndidi, Decore, a beast, somebody strong and physical who can bully people, bully your Pogbas, your De Bruynes. I'm not sure if Torreira can do that. When you're that small in the middle of the park in midfield, you either have to be a Kante where you can just get all over the pitch, or a Cazorla where you're a genius on the ball. And I don't think Torreira is either one. I think he's slightly in between. So Torreira, to me, it's not somebody I would love to see Arsenal sell. But if there's hype around him in Italy, there's talk of AC Milan potentially wanting him for 40 million or possibly offering us a player plus cash. To me, there are players I would try and sell before Torreira. But if he wants to leave the club, get rid of him. Get the best price you can get and sell him and bring in a different type of player. I think Torreira's been a decent signing, but, he's no world beater. And I think if Arsenal are going to get back to that level where we need to be at, in the top four and then challenging for the title, Torreira can be sold. As I said, this isn't me saying get rid of him or I don't think he's good enough. I would rather sell other players before him. But if he's genuinely unhappy at the club and homesick, let him go, get a good price, move on. Let me know what you think in the comments. How good do you think Lucas Torreira is? If he wants to go back to Italy, would you sell him? What sort of price should the club be looking for him? I think around £40 million for him. We paid 25 million. His profile is bigger now, playing in the Premier League. He played in the World Cup. Although 40 million may be difficult to get in this current climate, with the whole COVID-19, it's going to make big transfers very difficult. But he was linked with Napoli in the past as well. Maybe they would come in for him. Let me know what you think. Would you keep him? Would you sell him? How much money would you want for him? And who would you bring in to replace him? Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Everyone take care at this fragile time. Hope you're well. Hope you're safe. And I'll be back later in the week. Bless.